Hey, how are you, folks? Jason Horowitz. Glad to be with you here on CBSSports.com, and glad to welcome back Floyd Mayweather here to join us for a few minutes. And last time we were talking with you, you were getting ready for your fight with Juan Manuel Marquez. You're getting ready for that bout.
Yes.
Had a little rib injury, then had the fight. And how you feeling now?
5 months of training. 5 months of training. It's been a long training camp. I feel tremendous now. The fight I had a good fight. Happy to be back in the ring, displaying my skills, and the pay-per-view numbers was just unreal. But I'm just happy just to be having the Mayweather brand up and moving. We got Mayweather Promotions, Mayweather Music, Filthy Rich Records. So we got a lot of different brands.
You said the pay-per-view numbers were great. That's kind of an understatement. You're one of 5 fights to ever not be a heavyweight fight that top 1 million pay-per-view hits. Talk to me about this brand here. What is the Mayweather brand? Because that's kind of what you're doing in New York.
Well,
right now.
my Twitter page is Mayweather Mania. That's what we call it. It's just Mayweather Mania. Whatever I touch and I put my mind to it, it turns to gold, and it's truly just a blessing. And we do concerts. Me and Al Heyman, one of my advisors. We done a Lil Wayne tour. We done Jay-Z and Mary J tour. So we do a lot of different tours. Outside that's things that we do outside of boxing, but inside the square circle, you know what we do. We take care of business. And you do it convincingly. You've never lost. Let's talk about what's next for you inside, because you're not coming out and saying who's going to be next. Well, so many different names. Some people saying Miguel Cotto. Some say Pacquiao. Some people say Shane Mosley. I just don't know what the future holds for Floyd Mayweather. We take one day at a time and see what the future holds. Talk it over, like I said before, talk it over with my team, my advisor, and see what's the best move for Floyd Mayweather.
Manny Pacquiao is a guy that a lot of people say that some of the issues as to why that won't happen is because of Bob Arum. How much truth is there to that?
So I think there's a lot of truth. I mean, Manny Pacquiao is a good fighter. Take nothing away from him, but I don't think Manny Pacquiao beat Marquez more convincingly than I beat Marquez. Of course, he won by 1 point, and then in the first fight, which was a draw, got a pretty good record.
but as a guy who could fight him, or a guy who obviously knows boxing, that doesn't stand up to you. Is that kind of what you're throwing out there?
I don't want to say that. You never want to overlook no opponent. But the main thing that the Mayweather brand is focused on is taking care of business outside the ring. Once I get inside that square circle, I'm bar none the best fighter, hands down.
What about another fight that's going on? Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones Jr. They're talking about fighting again early next part of the year. They're both going to be in their 40s. It's 16. Is that good for boxing?
I guess we got 2 granddads.
Yeah. To you, is that good for boxing?
Well, I mean, I think it's a good thing, but I would like to see Bernard Hopkins face a better challenge like Chad Dawson.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a better challenge for him.
What about the 2 of them head-to-head here? I mean, you talk about 1 million pay-per-view hits for that. Do you think people want to see that?
I mean, I don't want to see it. Not doubting.
And you said you'd watch me on a pay-per-view event.
Oh yeah, of course. You versus another news anchor.
But you don't want to see Hopkins and
not taking it away from Roy Jones. I like Roy Jones.
Yeah, Roy Jones.
But not Hopkins. Absolutely not.
All right. Inside the ring, Shane Mosley wants you to get in the ring with him as well. You talk about Pacquiao. You talk about.
I think that Shane Mosley, a guy who's 38, 5 losses, extremely desperate, former steroid user, could still be using steroids. I think he's a guy that's just jealous of my success, jealous that he has to go into the Staples Center and do 20,000, and his gate only does 1.5. Yeah. And Floyd Mayweather can generate a total gross in just 1 fight. The fight can gross 70 million. It's still growing.
Yeah. I want to ask you something about something that kind of struck a chord with me, and a lot of the controversy that happened right before your fight with Manuel Marquez. About something that, on the race issue, you said that, and it was in context about how big of a star you are in other countries. And you said that if you were white, you'd be the biggest athlete in the United States. Is that something that's still there for you?
If it's a statement that's made, I'll leave it in the past, and that's why I want to leave it at. I didn't say that on this show, so if I said it in the past, that's where I want to leave it at.
But where was that coming from?
hey, like I said before, if it was a statement that came out like that, if it's in my past, that's where I like to leave it at.
All right. So it's nothing that you're going to stand by or even continue to push that through?
Oh, it's something that I'm not going to even speak on no more. Once I said it, I'll leave it where it's at.
All right. What's next for the Mayweather brand?
What's next for the Mayweather brand? Reality show.
Yeah.
What
about?
A reality show for me, myself, reality show for Roger, reality show for Floyd Mayweather Sr. So we got 3 reality shows that we're going to have up and running.
Is it going to be a combination of Dancing with the Stars, the WWE, and all the other things you've done?
Everything, all wrapped in one.
All right.
And of course, the controversy from the Mayweathers. You put it all in the bag, shake it up, and see what you come up with.
I tell you what, people like controversy. They really do.
Absolutely.
And sometimes it seems to follow you around.
That's life.
Floyd Mayweather, thank you very much.
You.
Good luck with whatever comes your way, whatever boxing match you take next, and even if you don't get back in the ring, we'll see how it all plays out.
Appreciate it.
Floyd Mayweather here on CBSSports.com. We'll see you later, folks.